The other day I was at a four-way intersection. There was one car in front of me and it had pulled halfway into the intersection and angled itself, but it wasn't going anywhere. There was another car that was coming through the intersection. He assumed he had the right of way and was quite bothered by the way this person pulled out and proceeded to, what's the term, mean mug him, where it kind of stared him down like that as he went by. And I was curious what had angered this person so much, my interpretation, right? So I looked over at him, and then when he saw me looking at me looking at him, he started mean mugging me. And then the car in front of me proceeded to turn left, finally after that one had gone through, and then I followed. There was that voice in my head, that knee-jerk reaction. It's almost like when we're driving, we have that license to be a little bit of a jerk and want to shake your hand and cuss them out, maybe give them the one-finger salute, as we call it here in Southern California. But then there's another voice that asks why. Why is it our tendency to get so angry so quickly in driving? Why is it that when we drive, when we're behind the wheel, we think we can throw out most of the civil discourse that we might extend to others in normal circumstances and default to the most primal reactions? Jerk, asshole, Driving's an interesting thing, isn't it? Because the nature of it, the very essence of its success, is predicated on the ability to trust, to put complete trust in other strangers. In essence, we have to be vulnerable. We have to trust another stranger with our life, trust that they will stay in their lane, abide by the rules of the road, that they will respect those laws, respect those rules to the point that if they didn't, it could potentially cost us our life. When we see people violate those rules, it would make sense why we'd get so angry. Because unconsciously, we realize that they have just violated a rule. Unconsciously, we realize that they may have just put our life in danger. And while most of the time that's not the case, the reaction is there because the trust has been broken, hasn't it? The next time that you're driving along and you find yourself getting upset or you see somebody else, consider not labeling yourself or the other person as a jerk or as an a-hole or any of those types of things. But remember, there is probably a violation of the trust agreement that we have with all the other drivers on the road. The trust agreement that says, if you keep me safe, I promise I'll do the same for you. Anyways, something to think about. Hope you're enjoying an incredible day. Bye-bye.